When Norfolk State travels to Hampton this weekend, the two teams will write the next chapter on a rivalry that's one of the best in HBCU basketball, the Battle of the Bay. The two schools, located in the Hampton Roads area of Virginia, are separated by some water and about 15 miles. They're connected by a shared history of basketball excellence, both now in the MEAC and previously in the CIAA. The CIAA was actually founded on the campus of Hampton Institute back in 1912. Norfolk came along a little bit later, first as an outgrowth of Virginia Union and later as a part of Virginia State. They joined the CIAA in 1962, and within a decade they were one of the best basketball programs in the talent-rich conference. They featured players like Pee Wee Kirkland, Bobby Dandridge, Hookshot Grant, and a host of other great names. They won 7 titles between 1965 and 1978 when they beat Hampton in the CIAA finals. 5 years later, Hampton got its first ever championship in Norfolk, beating its arch rival. Norfolk and Hampton combined to win 7 CIAA championships in the 80s and 90s before both teams jumped to Division I in the mid-90s. Hampton left its mark in Division I in 2001 when the 15-seeded Pirates upset 2nd-seeded Iowa State in the NCAA tournament, in one of the greatest upsets of all time. In 2012, it was Norfolk State's turn. Led by current Knicks forward Kyle O'Quinn, the 15-seeded Spartans upset 2nd-seeded Missouri in the first round of the NCAA tournament. First place in the conference will be up for grabs on Saturday, as it has been so many times these two rivals have met. But regardless of the final score, it's going to be passionate fans all the way around on both sides. And it doesn't just start when they step in the Convocation Center in Hampton. It's already starting in the barbershops when people are talking about, seeing Pee Wee Kirkland back in the day, seeing Ralph Talley, seeing Rick Mahorn, all the great players and great teams and great moments that this rivalry has had. Got certain dynamics. You've got public versus private, in-state versus out-of-state. But at the end of the day, both these schools have the similar mission, and that is to educate the young minds and to help the next generation better themselves. I'm Stephen J. Gaither, and this is HBCU Game Day.